Shalom. First, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Baha Rakha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS. Salutations to the Achim pushing this gospel, this truth, in sincerity and in honesty throughout the four corners of this world, risking their life for Yahweh, Yahweh Shai's sake. Adawan Ratazah, that is to say, Lord willing. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And, you know, these plagues, these pestilences, these diseases, okay, these are signs of the end times, okay, like we always stress, all right, and only the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, can deliver us from these plagues, okay, that are here, all right, whether they be man-made or natural viruses and diseases, okay, ultimately the Most High is in control, okay, and this is all taking place in Mystery Babylon the Great, all right, also known as spiritually Sodom and Egypt, as well as spiritual Nineveh, right, spiritual Rome. Why? Because it takes on those wicked philosophies, customs, and practices of those empires in the past. Okay, so here's an article from AlJazeera.com. Okay, very recent, dated the 28th of December 2023, the year that we hope these prophecies come to pass. Okay, and as you can see, the headline says, "What is the zombie deer disease that experts warn may spread to humans?" Subheading says, "A case of the chronic wasting disease in Yellowstone National Park has raised concerns of spread to humans." Okay, before I get into the article, I'm going to get the scripture, alright, in the letter of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 49, and it reads, "How then cannot men perceive that they be no gods, which can neither save themselves from war nor from plague?" Okay, and no amount of vaccines, okay, that the scientists develop can stop these plagues, okay? No amount of charity investments can stop these plagues. No amount of education can stop these plagues, because at the end of the day, it is of the Lord, okay? Let's get the letter of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 49, in the Good News Translation. And it reads, "These idols are helpless in the face of wars and disturbances. Why can't people realize that these idols are not gods?" Okay? And, majority of our people, man, they trust in Esau Edom, okay, the so-called white man, as his idol, alright? And these heathens, they've got their own false idols that they serve, okay? And they trust in them, okay? But that's not going to deliver that's not going to deliver them. Anyway, they ain't going to be saved because they're heathens, alright? But our people who trust in these other false gods, you know, that's going to be their shame and their confusion, to their detriment, really, you know? At the end of the day, man, it goes to show you that man is just a mere mortal. Okay. You see? So yeah, look, men, especially Esau Edom, because of his pride, man, they think because they've got the resources, the technology, which the Lord gave them this, by the way, the knowledge, alright, the money, they think they're all powerful, okay, to the point where they think that they can do better than the Most High, alright, but he's deceived, okay. So, as we get into the article, it says, "In what scientists call a slow-moving disaster, a zombie deer disease is spreading across the United States after a case was detected in Yellowstone National Park. The lethal disease has no cure and is prevalent in deer and elk, but studies suggest that it may spread to humans. Here's what we know about the disease and whether people should be worried. What is zombie deer disease? Zombie deer is a chronic wasting disease, CWD, that first surfaces in deer, elk, reindeer, sika deer, and moose, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, a national health agency in the US. It is unclear how the name zombie deer emerged. It eats away at the brains of those animals and causes dementia-like symptoms, eventually leading to death. There are also no treatments or vaccines. CWDs are spread by prions, a set of proteins that are almost indestructible and affect both animals and humans. They cause a type of rare progressive neurodegenerative disorder, which means it affects the nervous system and gradually worsens. The WHO, World Health Organization, has urged keeping agents of known prion diseases such as animals infected with zombie deer disease from entering the human food chain. However, there is no strong evidence that humans can get infected with CWD prions from animals. So it goes into the symptoms. Alright. The prions of the disease cause cells in the brain and spinal cord to fold abnormally and start clumping. Animals start showing symptoms including dementia, wobbliness, drooling, aggression, and weight loss. Wow. Okay. Cases have also been reported in Norway, Finland, and Sweden. Okay, those Scandinavian countries, Nordic countries, alright, in Europe, Northern Europe, alright, and South Korea in Asia, alright. The first ever zombie deer disease case, however, was first discovered in Colorado in 1967, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Okay. So they're asking what is the risk of zombie deer diseases spreading to humans. So far, there have not been any reports of zombie deer disease transmitting to humans. Okay. Experimental research on CWDs suggests, however, that it is a possibility, especially if humans eat infected meat. Currently, the CDC estimates that up to 15,000 animals infected with CWD are eaten each year. Chronic wasting disease. Additionally, the temperatures needed to cook off its prions in meat are far above regular cooking temperatures. Within animals, it spreads through their saliva, urine, blood, or feces. Their prions can also remain in environments for a long time, according to the CDC. And look at this. Have diseases spread from animals to humans before? It's fairly common. In the 80s, 1980s and 1990s, mad cow disease, right, which that was done by design, okay, was found to have spread from animals to humans in the United Kingdom. Yeah, it was a big thing over here, okay, because cows have always eaten grass, okay. Grass, water, and sunlight is all they need. But you know what did these devils do, man? They gave them, meat to eat and other things, okay, causing problems in the cow. All right, and then that's how the disease came about. A total of 232 people worldwide have died from the disease, according to the Food and Drug Administration based in the US. And you can, look into this. Okay, pounding up dead animals to give to cow. All right, feeding them things that they don't naturally eat, man, because they're herbivores by nature. All right, so this is where we're at, man. Okay, so let's get the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7. Okay, which reads, Matthew chapter 24, verse 7, the words of Yahushua. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows," and that's what we're seeing, man. Okay, and this is what Yahushua prophesied about, and indeed, again, man, this is being fulfilled right now. Okay, we are living in that time. Okay, because we are certainly in the end of days, man. This is why we need the Lord to protect us, hopefully elect from these things, you know, because this is coming up all on the whole world, man, and it's gonna hit Babylon the Great hard too. All right, and the people in America, man, ain't used to these things. People in like, colder, not just colder, sorry, but you know, less developed countries, man. At least they're somewhat used to things like this. All right, but people in America, man, they they've got that sense of comfortability. All right, instant gratification. They can just order things and it comes through like that. All right, they more or less have it easier. So Second Esdras chapter 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. So all these plagues, pestilences, diseases, all right, are increasing in Babylon and across the world, man. Okay. And what we can do actually is get etymology of the word plague. Okay. So the noun plague from late 14th century, plague, affliction, calamity, evil, scourge. That's what's coming to America, man. Severe trouble. Okay. Jacob's trouble is near. Or vexation from early 15th century, malignant disease from Old French plague, 14th century modern French plaie, from late Latin plaga, affliction, slaughter, destruction, used in Vulgate for pestilence, from Latin plaga, stroke, wound, probably from root of planger, to strike, lament. There's going to be a lot of lamenting, man. From or cognate with Greek. Okay. There's a bit more on that too. Can even get the verb. Infest with disease or other natural calamity, from Middle Dutch plagen, from plague, the sense of vex, harass, bother, annoy. Okay. So hey, here we have it, man. Plagues ain't just limited to viral infections and diseases. It can also include other forms of catastrophes and misfortunes. Okay. Like we've just, read. Okay. You know. So hey, man, there ain't no other gods nor idols that can deliver you, man, or save you. Because this is coming. It has to. You know. So let's get the book of Deuteronomy. Bear with me. Deuteronomy. Charger real quick before it knocks out. Salakia. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 58. Okay. And it reads, if you will not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, right, the Holy Bible, that you may fear this glorious and fearful name. That's right, the name's Yahweh or Yahushai. Okay, it's important to call upon on those names in faith and truth and sincerity. All right, the Adawan Yahweh, thy power. Okay, verse 59. Then Ha Adawan Yahweh will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of your seed, even great plagues, and of long continuance, and sore sicknesses, and of long continuance. Okay. So, hey, this new disease is just one of them. Okay. Plus various other forms, including the C19 variants, and even some others that you never heard of. Plus ones from the past making a comeback. Okay. So these things are all coming back, man. You know? And just a little testimony at work. I'm seeing more C19 testing kits. I'm seeing more of those coming in. So another Windows XP shutdown is coming. Okay, we have to speak like that in code. Okay. Alright. Ebola. Don't forget about Ebola. Zika virus. Alright. You have the MP, monkeypox. Alright. Okay, so it's going to be a distressing time. Verse 60. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which you were afraid of, and they shall cleave unto you. Verse 61. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will Adawan Yahweh bring upon you until you be destroyed. So there you go, man. Alright, so the Most High overall sends the plagues. Like, he sent the plagues in ancient Egypt, and he's doing it again in spiritual Egypt. Okay, he brings the famines too. Okay, man-made or natural. Alright, that's why we should, be in a positive mindset, a spiritual mindset, because the Lord is bringing judgment. Let's get Psalm chapter 79 and verse 10, which reads, wherefore should the heathen say, where is their God? Let him be known among the heathen in our sight by the revenging of the blood of thy servants which is shed. You know, Esau continues to, you know, shed the blood of shed the blood of the Israelites. Okay, and these heathens are joined along with them, man. And that's how these evil, faithless people conduct themselves. Okay, on this planet, that's the mentality of the heathen. They look at us as if we're the crazy ones. Okay, and we're like a laughing stock to the world, man. Okay, what type of god do they worship? You know, say that to themselves. And here it is, their gods are idols, man. Stone, wood, right? Inanimate objects that can't even speak, nor hear, nor smell, nor think or perceive things. Okay? So these heathens are going to pay for what they have done to us Israelites, man. The Lord's chosen people. Right? Especially E. Okay? This is the book of Philippians chapter 4, verse 4. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say, rejoice. Okay? And hey, no matter the trials that we're going through, man, we have this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to keep us stable. Okay, in these times and the times to come. All right, Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6 tells you that, man. But what did the heathen have to keep them sound in their mind? Okay, because a lot of people, they're gonna lose it, man, and you can see them losing it now. So they're not gonna be stable. Okay, that's why we're so grateful to Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai that we have this knowledge. Okay, Psalm chapter 19 verse 9. The fear, okay, the fear of Ha'adawan Yahweh is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. His judgments are true and righteous altogether. Okay? And fearing the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge. That's a healthy thing to do, a very wise thing to do, the smartest thing you can do. That's why it's clean, you know? And ultimately, the Lord will save his elect from these pestilences. Okay? Because there's a lot of things happening. A lot of things happening. Okay? The Lord will deliver and protect his elect from these things, man. Okay? So, watch out for this. Okay? And watch out for more diseases and pestilences. Right? Popping up. Okay? And keep an eye on the C19. Because they ain't done with that. That ain't going away. Okay? So I'm going to end the lesson here. Adawan Ratazar. This was edifying to whoever was watching and listening. Okay? Peace, blessings, and mercy to the Bayath Shah Dawadah. In closing, Kal Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Mawath Lababal. Pray you brothers and few sisters have been edified. Till next time I say, Shalom.